Welcome, friends. Let's check out everything that happened in the last few hours about Lions, and this update is surprising. Raiders show strong interest in Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Let's understand everything now, and also about the Lions' possible signings. First, leave a humble like on this video. Many of you watch our content daily, but forget to like it. Show this affection for the club and our content. So I am very grateful to you for always being here. Let's go. Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson has gained prominence as one of the top names in the current NFL head coaching hiring cycle. Among the interested teams, the Las Vegas Raiders appear to be the most determined in securing his services. According to NFL Network, the Raiders are in love with Johnson and are prepared to wait as long as necessary to secure the hire of the man who could be the team's next commander. Renowned NFL reporter Ian Rappaport noted Saturday that Johnson has quickly become a primary focus of the Raiders' pursuit, which includes limited partner Tom Brady. He quickly emerged as the most promising candidate for the job in Las Vegas. The organization, with the direct support of Tom Brady, is willing to do whatever it takes to ensure Johnson is its future head coach, Rappaport wrote. On Friday, Ben Johnson already conducted interviews with the Raiders and also the New England Patriots. His schedule remains busy, with commitments scheduled for Saturday against the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. According to Rappaport, Tom Brady's influence was key in convincing Johnson to consider the Raiders as a serious possibility. Sources say Brady was actively involved in the process. He personally asked Johnson, through his agent, to conduct the interview with the Raiders. Essentially, it was a direct recruitment by Brady to make sure Johnson would consider them, Rappaport explained. Johnson is widely recognized for his positive impact on the Lions' offense, transforming it into one of the league's top 5 offensive units over the past 3 seasons. Under his leadership, the Lions ranked 5th overall in points in both 2022 and 2023. In 2023, the team put up impressive numbers, including a franchise record 564 points and an average of 33.2 points per game, leading the NFL in this regard. This success has made Ben Johnson one of the most sought-after candidates among teams looking for new head coaches. However, he has been quite selective about the opportunities he decides to explore. Despite this, Johnson has already made it clear that his ultimate goal is to take on a head coaching role. Every man has within him a burning desire to find out what he is truly capable of, to test his own limits and see if he has what it takes to achieve great things, Johnson said in December. This desire is alive in me. I don't know when the right time will be, but there's definitely a fire inside me for it. This is the 3rd year in a row that Johnson's name has been listed as a top candidate for head coach. As the Raiders and other teams ramp up their efforts to sign him, it remains to be seen what Johnson's decision will be and whether he will ultimately take the next step in his career by taking over an NFL franchise. Lions mock 2025 draft. 4-round analysis ahead of Detroit playoffs. The Detroit Lions are undoubtedly one of the best teams in the NFL heading into the 2024 season. With a dominant 15-2 record, the team not only clinched its spot in the playoffs, but also secured a first-round bye, something reserved for teams of greatest prominence in their respective conferences. While fans anxiously await the decisive games, how about taking advantage of the moment to project the team's future through a simulation of the 2025 draft? When a team achieves the level of success the Lions have demonstrated this season, roster holes become rare. This does not mean, however, that there is no room for specific improvements. The team's position in the 2025 NFL Draft is still dependent on playoff results, but given its record, Detroit will likely have one of the last picks in the first round. In this simulation, we use Pro Football Network's Draft Simulator to project the Lions' picks in the first 4 rounds. The team currently holds picks number 31, number 63, and number 129. It's worth noting that the 3rd-round pick was traded to the New York Jets as part of the trade for offensive lineman Giovanni Manu. Here's a full breakdown of each pick, considering team needs and available talent. Detroit Lions 2025 Draft Mockup. Round 1, Pick 31. Edge Shemar Stewart, Texas A&M. One of the most obvious areas for the Lions to strengthen is the pass rush. While Aiden Hutchinson has established himself as a star on defense, the team lacks a consistent quarterback pressure partner. In 2024, other than Hutchinson, no defensive player has more than 5 sacks, and Zadarius Smith, who has helped the defense this season, will be a free agent in 2026. Shemar Stewart emerges as an ideal solution to this gap. The Texas A&M defensive back combines motor, athleticism, and an impressive physical presence, making him a versatile player who can play both on the wing and inside the defensive line. During his college career, Stewart accumulated 65 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, for 0.5 sacks, and 4 passes defensed. With his talent and development potential, Stewart has everything to be a fundamental piece in the Lions' pass rush, complementing Hutchinson and making the defense even more feared. Round 2, Pick 63. OG Tate Ratledge, Georgia. While the Lions' offensive line has been a strength heading into the 2024 season, there are signs that reinforcements may soon be needed, especially on the interior. Veteran Kevin Zeitler at 34 is about to hit free agency, and Graham Glasgow, while useful, hasn't performed well enough to be considered indispensable. Georgia's Tate Ratledge is a name that can fill that need masterfully. As a starter for 3 consecutive seasons, Ratledge demonstrated dominance in both pass protection and blocking for the ground game. In 2023, he ranked 3rd among elite conference guards in pressure rate allowed, standing out as one of the most reliable at his position. The Lions can rely on Ratledge as a player ready to step in immediately, providing stability and strength to protect quarterback Jared Goff and open up the running game, which is a key part of Detroit's offense. Round 4, Pick 129. DB Malachi Moore, Alabama. If there's one thing the Lions have shown in recent years, it's their reliance on defensive players coming out of Alabama. In 2023, they selected Brian Branch, and in 2024, Terrion Arnold. In 2025, the trend could continue with Malachi Moore, a versatile and experienced defender. Moore has an impressive resume in the SEC Conference, having played 64 games throughout his college career. In 2024, he recorded 70 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, and 8 passes defensed. His skills as a deep safety and his ability to play in the running game make him an extremely complete player. Detroit can use him both as a deep field defender and in coverage situations closer to the line of scrimmage. His experience and immediate reading of the game make him a valuable asset to the Lions' defensive system, especially in a department that has to deal with the dynamic offenses of the modern NFL. With these choices, the Lions demonstrate that they are thinking not only about the present, but also about building a solid foundation for the future. Shemar Stewart promises to be a long-term solution for the pass rush. Tate Ratledge bolsters an offensive line that is essential to Detroit's style of play, and Malachi Moore brings versatility and experience to the secondary. After a standout season, and with the playoffs just around the corner, Detroit is showing it is determined to remain competitive for years to come. This draft simulation highlights how the team can continue to evolve and consolidate its position among the best teams in the NFL. Share your comment now, and thanks to all Lions fans. Remember to support the channel with your like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Until next time.